Good evening and welcome to a Cuppa with Nomcebo. On tonight's show, we are going to be continuing with our topic that we were discussing in last week, Monday, with my wonderful guest, a wonderful friend of mine, and a colleague, Abel Vilakati, who is living with renal kidney failure. On last week's episode, Abel was sharing with us his journey, how it all began, the symptoms that he had to go through, the self-diagnosis that people were actually expressing towards him, people saying he's probably HIV positive because of the physical changes that are taking place in his body. Other people assume that maybe he is an alcoholic, yet something big is happening in his life. It was renal kidney failure. Abel is with us once again in the studio to share his journey as someone living with such a chronic illness. Abel, thank you for joining us again for the second part of this episode. It's a life-changing moment, and I appreciate Kusinje Okete Kotohlala nami on the show and talk about this situation. We were talking about last week towards the end of the show about all the physical changes that you went through, losing weight, losing your complexion, not being able to eat well, losing your diet, and still trying to figure out, what is wrong with yourself, trying to figure out what is happening to my body. And then tell us about the moment you made the decision that maybe I need to make another diagnosis. Take us through that, Abel. What happened? What was the next step?
Yeah, Nomcebo sibantu abamnyama sinenkolelo yethu. Sinakathe nje tonke izinto. Akunormal ukuthi umfana lomnyana kagulako aqala buka bosi kodwa ngingabhekaphi. Basinahlala sesiyasida. Basi ngibe ngakasida. Nami ngingahamba ke nami ke ngibekwetandla kube njani. At some point ngaya lenye isonto abantu baNkulunkulu bangihlaba ngetinjelwane la. Lamlendeni la.
It was a church.
It was a church.
It's the spines that come from this, like a skunk, yes.
Yeah.
No, not a skunk, it's a hedgehog. Yes.
La milendeni nala sometimes nala khaleni. Kufuna ngathi lemnyama bathi no uzophilile unami ngijabule ngifa. Ingqondo ke nami nangilala ke cha sengiright. Hayibo. Solo angidli ngiweak. Ngibanjwa inose yangiyahlanda. Ngibulawa inhloko. Angisabona simehluna kahle. Sengiphelelwa ingadi ngiba anemic sengiphelelwa ingadi angisatfundi namsekonde kahle sekona sengiba nesiyedi yonke lento uyabona so ngagcina msengesibhedlela ke bathi isibhedlela nase ngoba bengitshintshe isibhedlela lesi isibhedlela sithi was no uyagula wena udzinga ukuthi ulale ngala ngathi ngemngcwabeni ekhaya but ngathi ngendlela ngoba ngikwase kuba wesisendle ngathi ngendlela mina kufanele ngijikiswa ngibuyisela esibhedlela.
So you were told that uyagula.
Yes, but you
no. And you refused.
And yes, ngiya ekhaya mina.
Kunomsebenzi ekhaya, kufiwe ekhaya fanele ngemgcwabeni.
But akumanga sekhaya
bakuyekela uhambe uye emgcwabeni.
Bekuthi batakwenda basihamba kodwa uyagula wena. Ngathi mase ngiyazothi how wende njani manje ngathi idokotela. Hayi nami ngisatfoli kahle man. Basa okay ngutshelile wangadmitha. Ibuyisala bomgcibelo. Admitha ngemgcibelo ngelisonto umsombuluko lesibili mina sekseni wangibida wahlala namphasi wasi BP yakho isetulu njani BP dodela pha iBP ungangicocela istory wathi mina phela ngiseta iBP yakho ibange ukuthi ube ne kidney failure sosikufa kwetiso ku stage 5. Ngathi dokotela ngilaphe ngitele wena la wangibuka udokotela ngibuka umuntu wesikhathi wabona zathi umuntu wake bathi ngikhuluma ngani nami
Right.
akakwati ukuthi ku-serious kangakanani because mina Nomcebo kube ngalalela dokotela from the beginning ngakwazi nathi medication le BP ngayisebenzisa ngabe mina angikho renal unit ngaba ngikhola ngigezwe sokhona kepha ngusila ngaphandle kunabo dokotela mbumbulu asungvayi nganathi maphilisi BP wena uthaba nje maphilisi kupho njani kube yabona nawe ugcina ulaleleke manje balimala manje bengathatha le seluleko sadokotela nganathela maphilisi njengoba asho ngaba ngikhomnele.
At what year was that again when you were diagnosed?
2012.
2012.
But bangibamba ukuthi ngine BP I think for 2003
BP.
BP nje.
That's when the BP.
Yeah. But ngisindawo jima ngangijima uyakugula kanjani angijima ngisindawo hlisho baba njani but yokuveza ngisithathe for leyo ya le BP kanti babebekanayo namake unayo. So because ngathola ngala nangala because kumlo one day ngathi ngifika lenye clinic bathi ye babona ngiphezulu kahle bashayela abantu ngishayela mina basingeke ngeke uzishayela nje mama anjani anyway ke nase bang discover ngale BP dokotela bezama kungichazela ukuthi beke thifuke dokotela ufuna kungitshela ukuthi wena ulinyatwa i-renal failure and seku last stage ukabi manje kufuna ukuthi ke manje ucela abantu abodialysis angikwathi le ngibakaze ngikuve uyakhuluma nje udokotela abantu mina ngithi dokotela ngelaphe uthi dokotela sibona sefo nawo sishaka kakhulu lesikuze senze siyazabuka uthi siyaphesheka yini unasiphesheka uthi
That's the situation.
That's the situation.
Yala ma kidneys akho.
Yes.
Hey Abel, I'm going to stop you right there because we really need to quickly go for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll hear more from Abel. Stay tuned. You're watching a Cuppa with Nomcebo, and with me tonight is Abel Vilagati, who's sharing his journey as an individual living with chronic renal kidney failure. You were telling us about your diagnosis. Finally, you get the diagnosis. You've got renal kidney failure. Your kidneys asafil alimel. You're receiving those news, at that moment, it doesn't really hit home.
Because but in a way, what's that dokotela uthi ange eJozi esibhedlela bayakhona futhi vele impets endlendo. Nangifike bathi impets bese bangorient. Bangifake eholeni kaze abantu badayaliza. Ngiyabuka ngikhanza bangitshela ukuthi ngidabodlana kungadli nako kunjani.
Tell me about that moment ongena ufika le esibhedlela in South Africa. Ungena lenhola and see the other patients receiving lead dialysis. This is new to you in your world, phela lokhu. Usha lokhu. That nyalo bakutshelile back home ukuthi this is what you have with renal kidney failure. Ema kidneys akho alimele aku ring any bell at the time. And there you are, so you figure in the real world of it when you walked into that room. What was the first thing that came to your mind? And how did you feel?
Ngethuka ngobe le nangikhanzela abantu lapha benda le dialysis representatives ku react ngikwehlukana labantu ngibona abanye bathambile ngibona abanye ba njani abanye bakahle nje bahlale nje but bengase awe ngako mina ngulendlela lebata kwenda yona ungakaqali lokugeza letinso mina bezidofila lapha bakwente futhi so ngase ngisuka esibhedlela sengibuya la khaya sekengenzela kakhulu ke lapho lokugula ke ngoba letinso wayiphela lesifo usike dokotela ngoba ke manje ke lesifo sakho sesifile wena awusakhiphi lokungcola kungcola sekuhlele emadvolweni onke lamalunga lama-joints abhlungu komtimba Nomcebo wonke umtimba abantu balele wena wala luyashisa emhla setulu uyagucuka kusa ushibilika busuku bonke yabona kunento kwendakela mntamdini nomthembu uyamangala kwende njani emva kwaloko sengiyabuya ke la khaya kathi wase ngegovernment bazi abantu ngaphandle ungayi waqala dialysis ngifile sokungcwaba bathi mina nginwa inhloko bathi ngicabanga angimkhohlwa omnyenesi kulesibhedlela bengikuso wathi kimi
lesobuyela kakwani
sengikangwani ngiphoka ukuthi yabona uzona se ubalo silathini kodwa lo wathi ngedialysis asathi sonke hamba lela basho khona wende lebathi kwende.
And so, Abel, there you are now. You are going through e-dialysis.
Yeah.
And I believe that dialysis is something that you now need to do.
Yes.
For the rest of your
life. Yeah.
And this is something that you do what? Is it daily? Is it weekly? What's the procedure?
Okay. Ngenda kathathu ngeliviki. Somluke ebusuku. Kwekuqala nje ku strainers ukuthi bantu funa buphuma emsebenzini bawulala. Wena uyahamba uyogeza tinso esibhedlela awadwa ungena ngabani awadwa uphuma ngabani but kufuna ukuthi nawe nawuvuka uhambe uphanzela abantwana ngoba ayikho lenye iphela indlela uyabona so ngiyakathathu ngeliviki manje nayo kathathu ngeliviki nawo ubuya khona umthimba uyafa ngoba lengadi khwala iphuma iye khona ingene emshineni iphindze ngathi ibuye la kuwe iphindze kuthi ngathi ayihlala emtimbeni wakho yonke iyaphuma ngathi hambe so lo mtimba uyethuka kuthi sekwente kanjani manje amaduma ngathengisela lapho khona ngoba le stage sekuqala ngilesi sekuthi ufaka leli pipe la balibita bathi catheter laba bakhanothela umshini nakhona sesibili
it's in the arm.
Yes,
yeah, and as I explained to the viewers earlier, some of the images are going to be graphic, and if you're with your kids, I hope you're following the story. I'm going to ask Abel to actually show us what he goes through and what his body looks like. And dialysis, this is what he goes through. Dialysis. Please go ahead and show us.
Ngase ngithi lokufika umuntu oqoqa kudulile.
Yeah.
Kusuka nje ku diet yakho kudulile. Seke uyathatha lo muntu usesejozi. Angikhohlwa uhulumende wenyama nabantu usithe kakhulu singa dialysis. Ngabe saba mathamba amhlophe kadzeni. Kepha Nkosi yami ngicela kushona lomncane Nomcebo. Ulamanje emave. Babuka iminyaka yakho bese bafaka le program le edialyzer mahali. Kuswele session 3.5 1.5 per session because kunamaconsumables lethu kanye kulahlwe kanye kulahlwe manje na ke tsinela kangwena ingwenyama yasi nje wonke umuntu angena dialysis sinebantwana abancane Nomcebo labancane abangena base primary basike pha wadlani kuphi nini lo mntwana yabona manje na ke nase sayijose ke bangifaka nako lapha ke batangidalaza khona ngenyalithi ngenyalithi la asendokulana Nomcebo inyalithi nelo 3 times lenyanga especially ngenyalithi la ikhipha ingadi yemshineni which is an output ngenyalithi la ilibuyisa lengadi segezekile with an input is an output is an input so i-problem lento le ungabe usaba normal uyabona cause lento le kuhambe na kwakungaka wabhenyela ungana into le kufuna phinze utholakala imali yolungiso kahle kuyo bakwende kabusha lento le and kudulile uyabona manje thine sibona ukuthi uhulumende ngonyama labanye asengobe South Africa abaningi labafile nabantu bayithanda South Africa bayinde emakhosi asemhlabeni banengi labafile ngoba kwathiwa one sebatsala two nasebatsala phakathi kwabasatheli abasa lethi lutho umnotho but ngwenyama lapha sinebantu shobe kuhamba lapha inkosi yadotonke TV
sibonge kakhulu that is wonderful to hear lokuthi silo siyakhona kubukelela sivesalo and takes care of us, Abel. This is really brave of you to actually really take us through your journey and over vulnerable, kulo siyitshela kona. But we need to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. You're watching a Cuppa with Nomcebo, and today's episode for me is one that touches me deeply because I'm talking to a person, that is very close to my heart, a good friend of mine and a colleague who's living with renal kidney failure. And what you've just explained and demonstrated to us, showing us what your body looks like, Abel, God bless you. God bless you. You are a hero. God bless you for that. So today, how many years now?
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years.
Yes.
And you are able to come to work.
Yeah.
You are able to spend time with your family.
True.
Tell us about that. How's that front happening for you?
No, angibonga Nomcebo. Ngabonga nje baphathi bale station noma ke bale ngaphandle ngisebenza kuyo. Ngiyabesaba angifisi nekudibana nabo la kuma corridor. Ngifuna ngidibana nabo ngemistake nje. Ngibuka bubelele bangentela bona. Ngoba nawuqosha umuntu alona nesifo lesonke somkhombe amathuneni vele. Sihamba uphumula. Manje baphathi balakha ngiyabesaba nje angifisi nje kudibana msho nakuma corridor ngoba ngasilanga ngibabona ngashikisha tandla ngicwile ngene phasi ngoba umoya ngikhuthele kakhulu. Uvela ngikhuluma liqala bengibengena ngabo 5 ngifike ekhaya ngabo 1 ekseni ngiphindze ngivuke ngabo 4 sengiyageza nga5 sengidamsebentini. So ngangikhuthele kakhulu bengigcwele nje amandla. Manje lokhu ngizama lokusho ukuthi baphathi balakha ngiyababonga ngibona ifamily yami kungisupport ngoba ngaphandle ukuthi ube nemndeni lokusupportako wakini newakithi wami newakithi ukuthi babambisane ngami angisupporte hayi angiboni ngabe ngisesekhona ngoba le mpilo yakho iyashintsha bangani bakho bakubeka Nomcebo babuya nabangibona sengihamba uyabona yebo babothi hawu ngalevo iyaphila le so lokho kuphuma ukuthi njengoba ngicangise nabayawulala abantu wena ukhethe ezosibhedlela awucanga ukuthi asuka la uvumisa utawulala la sibhedlela lomployo kunginyalo Nomcebo sizame kwakha ifoundation etawumane sisite uhulumende ukuthi sisolicite ama-funds lata usita ukuthi lokugwela ngoba kudulile mayiphilisi akhona laqinisa emathambo ngoba lamathambo khona nawugeza letizo ngoba phela i-artificial kidney lelapha ugeza konke lokuthengisela lo mdini nawufuna wona uyageza uyabona so ke kunama supplements esifuna siwadle adulile ama supplements mangabe nje sibhedlela kude la utawathola khona nangaba usebenzi ke ubana nale organization siqaliswa ukuthi abantu bazathi siyasebenza utafa ucela 10 rand aqede 20 rand akubona phetha awungile please lele masaba mseka angasakhona ukudla la tawubisa umtimba lamaphilisi lawo saqale organization le patron yakho kumfana Nkosi Mbana Ngonyama Mcwasho ayithuna phakathi wasinikela kumuntu omzala longangelive ukuthi amane asiside stokhona ukuthi sithole abantu ngoba umuntu ekafaka imali yakhe nje yimi nje utangithemba ngani kodwa mase kunemuntu omzala longangelizinyane sesi utamethemba lo muntu basizame basiside sisakha ke Nomcebo kufuna amaphepha incubo lento besingathi nathi besine selento lencane sithi khanze ukuthi elibona seyinkulu.
And what is the name of the foundation again?
It's Chronic Kidney Disease Support Foundation.
Okay.
Yes. So ikhathi mina seyinkulu yabona. So ke ngikhona nje lasende emaphepha and sisebenza under zero budget. Asinalutho uyabona. Sengisho ukuthi silapho nyala once kumele kuhamba kahle sitha wena ngoba kufuna ukuthunyelwe bani ngoba nje selenye sole i-deal nebasendiya kushipile khona kuthatha umbla umexendia ufike umende lokho noma umende i-kidney transplant kunekuthatha umuntu umisebo makhe wena baduleka kakhulu ngaba times 5 kwalapha endake ku-include actually ticket egibala lo muntu kuyofika lephenza abuye so la uyikhava imali yomuntu munye nawe ubomakhelwane ngale mali yemuntu munye labo makhelwane leyo ngambisa maybe about 5 abantu including emathikiti egibele indiza so ke nakhona sisazamala amanye amaphepha ukuthi fanele kuphumelele sitokwade ukuthi abantu baNkulunkulu basithala lengasho mina kunye kubalingani bami nakubantu bonke njikelele ngicela umuntu anake nakagulako angathi umuntu kufa kwazi bani bathi futhi nebangasikhaleli kuthi ha Nkosi no thina we are fine sesikhona khona we are already there sesikhona khona thina sesikhalela laba abangefikile kithi ngoba kulele sifuna ukukwenda nje sifuna ukufundisa abantu sifikele emakhaya emasondweni ngoba imine ngimikhuba lendeka sifike emasondweni sifike kuma communities sibantu sibafundise ukuthi sesivala sibangasefika sesikhona khona thina yabona ngoba kufika kwabola lo munye usebenza ngapani lefuna umkhiqido nje njengoba unjalo nabe le ngapani ifuna umkhiqido ifuna ukuhlale unjani uphilile
Yes.
lapho ungaphili tethe ukuthi ngene email uyabona so basingafisa ukucela abagashi bonke Nkosi yami ukuthi awukubidli ukufa lokho nalo hleti nalo nemali noma ngabe unazi noma unamalini mane usiphose abantu baNkulunkulu basitakale.
Okay. So if people want to help out, able bafuna kusitha na foundation then umsebenzi lomkhulu kangaka even lamswati sibonga kakhulu njengoba nje usho nje ukuthi we are blessed to be living in such a kingdom lapho khona labadzala khona bayasibonelela basiside ngehealth yethu basiside nje with our well-being semaswati. It's very commendable. I just feel blessed to hear this coming from you. Mangabe bakhona labafuna kusita le foundation able bangathola kanjani baba?
Nginguhlelo le foundation.
Okay.
Inombolo yami 612 9114 noma ke 76776473 abekuvila kade. So ngiphinde ngicizele Nomcebo lokhu ngoba lokugula lokhu akusokwe BP unashukela unekeza nawe futhi medication kakhulu isimilating le medication basho nje bodokotela mina ngiseke dokotela ibese ukuthi hamba yalimala thatha imedication njengoba kufanele
uma ngabe nako ke able ngoba sesikhathi sesiyashiya naku uyasola kusikumbe uletinso takho kumbe makalela ama symptoms uvaka ngazuthi dikhala la ngidikhala la ekhaya ngisesishiselweni ngikamanzini ngisesicunusa kuphi where can I go to uma ngabe sengivala ama symptoms mangifuna ukuyihlola bangavela ngakuphi bantu bakangwane?
Okay uyabona kwamanje ngafuna uye etibhedlela letinkulu
government hospitals kahulumende. Okay.
Labo laba medical aid bangakalaniseti fike asho lo mvule esibhedlela sakhe lapha lo dokotela emsale athi uto check things otakhe uyabona nabe uthi wawulimete Nomcebo uphele wena.
Yeah.
Uyabona
it's not perishable. And secondly, another very important aspect I want us to talk about, it's the donation, blood donation.
Yes,
ngicela ukuthi sikhulume nayo leyo ucucutele emaswati ukuthi ke manje anyone watching the show or losemakhaya abukela le program ingadi imcoka cela ositshele kakho just briefly nangalokho ukuthi bangasita kanjani sive mangabe khona ufuna donate engadi for a patient with this chronic illness.
nine bekunene siyacela ukuthi mane ubodikhandla ngoba lesifo lesi ngaphandle kwetingoti tetimoto netani lesifo lesi sidla ingadi kakhulu ngoba lengadi ngesikhathi ugeza letinso lapha lengadi yasala lapha emshineni kude indlela ukuthi lengadi lesifo sidla lengadi mane losekhanje abodikhandla amane ayodonate nje ingadi lokahlathi ayisibhedlela kahlathi lokuphi lathi ibhedlela development uyodonate ingadi ngoba ungade nje udonatela umuntu ngobe awali kusasa undaba kuphi hayi umfana wakho hayi umkakho wena udaba kuphi kusasa utayitsi and kubhlungu phela ngadi umntu ingadi kimi ibohle iphela ngalesifo lesi ngeke udle umthimba kuhlala ushisa songasikhathi kude khona kwenda uhlanje uyoba ngisho kuhlala Nomcebo bathi kuhlala energy kuhlala nje ngisho kulala energy kulala
Wow.
yabona ukulala nje energy ngisho kucwabita energy kucwabita but now udele ngathi awukhona ukulala.
So le ngwadi imcoka.
ingadi imcuka maswathi lamahle siyacela hambani emitholampilo niyonikela ngengadi khona ita wena lekati kude sifo sabani kuthe ile sifo manje bebathi abanye sifo sawabela lesi kwena njani bakunde ijoke lento le i-serious ngalenye indlela ngoba nawubuya le ubuya uthambise kwelibhodi kwemkungene ebhoteleni ufuna ulale lengalo umtimba wakho ubuye kahle ungawujaki ngoba ungakuyeka sasengiright manje kukanenge hey mhlawumbe singaphansi ngafika emsebenzini ngizizwe sengilamsebenzi nabe sekushintsha gate kuyatinto ke
Abel, my brother, thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for being brave. Kuthi nje utihluphe uchubeke ufundzise ngale sifo lesi. I remember the first time, you know, you shared with us, with my other colleagues. Yeah, they were shaken, we were shaken. And I'm glad today to be taking it a step further by sharing it with the viewers at home. Renal kidney failure is a real thing. It's a real issue. It's a real chronic illness, and it's important that we take care of our bodies. Abel, may the Lord bless you so much, my brother, for sharing your story. May you live a good life. May you just have the best of everything in life. And Nokubege to be Eswatini TV, the ever smiling guy, love, everyone, you know, that's just who you are, a wonderful, bubbly person. And I do urge the public as well, see, Eswatini TV, please donate blood. And please do donate some blood. And before say hambe on the show, Abel, I'd like to give you the small token of appreciation. Ow. These are our beautiful candles, courtesy of Swazi Candles, Swatini Candles. They make these beautiful candles. These are handmade by Tanza Temaswati Lamatli. Abel, please continue to be the light that you are in this country and beyond. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Thank you so much. This is what makes this show be what it is. We are here to serve, we're here to educate, and we're here to share information. Thanks for watching. Good night.